going over. Well, Breck's doing laundry while we're talking and reviewing our events up to date. So we're 1 week in on the road. We've had 3 story times and 3 bike clinics.
We've had 6 events.
3 and 3.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, it's been 2 at each.
No, we didn't do one in Vancouver. What is happening? I don't even know.
We've only had 2 story times.
Choose. Look at the schedule. What are we missing?
Okay, I'll take. Yeah, 5 events and we did the filming.
Oh, that's right. We filmed. That's what it was.
Anyway, we're sitting here reviewing. We're at the Thousand Trails here in Loch Connor.
Oh, really?
Is that what it's called?
It's Skagit County.
It's Loch Connor. It's technically.
Okay.
And we got kids playing iPads. The older kids are watching Impractical Jokers on the TV out there. But it's actually kind of a cool spot here. Anyway, we're just reviewing our story time and bike clinic and talking about how we can make it better, how we can make it flow better. And anyway, I just wanted to capture because you were talking about the balance, Breck, of like how much time we hang out after, or like be open to parents, or like is it awkward?
Yeah, it's hard because, so for instance in Bellingham we had 2 in particular little fans that have been huge fans for a long time, and that's why they came. But then after the event was over, I was gonna change, after the event we took some time and lingered and all this, and then I went and cleaned up. And then I was gonna go change in the RV to go take the girls to the park. But then, I went to change, and then I came out and went over to the park, and, all the kids that were at the event had then moved over to the park with their parents. And that's where I felt kind of awkward, because I was like, my kids were over there playing with friends, and I was like, I don't want to come over there just dressed regular. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Well, because
I think it's good. You don't have to always be in costume.
I
think it'd be good to have them.
I don't know. It's like I don't want to ruin the magic of Breck you guys to that. Is it a boy or a girl?
Let's check. This time we're going to have that. I won't go anymore.
Oh, hey.
Whoa, starfish. I'm gonna wash them, and then you're gonna rinse them, and then you're gonna put them over here, okay? Okay.
You're gonna put the silverware just on here, and you're gonna put the dishes in there, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you gotta get all the soap off. Try not to splash too much. We don't want to get water all over the counter.
Oh, yeah, this one's fresh. I want to feed a squirrel.
Yeah, so we're packing up today and headed south. We have a few more days of rest, and then we will get going with the next round, the next week of this tour. But yeah, it's been exciting. It's definitely been a lot of just processing. Which it's great that we kind of have this first section of the tour being close to home and kind of minimal. It gives us the flexibility to try stuff out and really figure out what works, what doesn't work, what do we need to improve on. So Breck and I had a good meeting yesterday about going through all of the specifics of the actual event itself, the itinerary or the schedule of events during the books, story time, same thing with the bikes, and how to really just make it flow well. So one thing I think we're gonna add is introduce me as a coach for the bike clinic, and then that way I can be a little bit more of a leader role rather than kind of being in the back and just making Brett kind of figure it out. Because there are times where she's like interacting with a kid who's maybe a fan or something, and we don't want to necessarily cut that off, but then everyone else is like standing around doing nothing. So if I have more of an active role, which I've kind of been doing, but it feels weird if it's not introduced as that, because I kind of jump in and out. So if I'm introduced as coach, then I can maybe be a little more leader role, and Brett gets to just kind of support the leader. So it ends up being a true clinic, and then Brett can just be flexible to the kids that maybe need a little bit more support. So that's one big thing we're changing, but otherwise, yeah, we're doing good.
We stayed at this Cabela's last night, and Miles is carrying the trash that we need to put in a trash can. Miles goes, "Mom, we'd be really good at being homeless." Like, yeah, we kind of are.
I was looking at my window. I saw.
We're in the mall killing time while Kylan works, so having a ball in the mall. Oh, check out this big Lego shark. That's awesome. All right, girl.
What? Under
That's fine.
$17.
Up to $17. Yep. Whoa! Look at this huge roll
How much is all
of
this?
earrings. All right, so we've been walking around the mall, and now we are walking over to Costco, and everyone is cranky.
I'm not cranky.
Greta's not. Greta and Bray are doing pretty good. Anyway, we're walking to Costco right now to get some food. This is a video. Oh. Do you guys feel better after you ate at Costco?
Yeah, I'm sat down.
Sat down, ate. You had some gummy bears.
I had some more gummy bears.
Oh boy, we just drove to our new RV site. It's getting wet here in Washington, so that's less than fun. So I can't wait to go south for the winter, but I'm hoping that it's dry enough for us to keep doing with 2 balance bike clinics, and they're both outdoors. So if we can run those, I think that'd be cool without having to cancel them. That would be super cool. We are out east of Seattle at 1,000 Trails out here, and on our way out here I pulled over to let some cars pass us because I was going slower. It was kind of a windy road, and there's some branches hanging over the edge, and they all of the plastics on our roof, other than the new vent covers I put on, are old brittle plastic. So this guy got completely demolished. Discouraging sometimes, thinking about all the different things that we have to get done. There's a lot of things to pay attention to outside of even just the tour element, just traveling full time. So then add like planning these tour stops, add homeschooling, entertain the kids. We're definitely have our hands full. So we're just figuring out that balance, figuring out ways to just like stick to a schedule, just even for our family's sake.
Have a story time that starts in an hour, and we're 30 minutes away from it. And Kylan had to go run to the store to get some oil for his RV. So we are stopped here. Kids are playing Legos, and I'm a little bit Miles. Yeah, a little bit stressed, but I know that it's all gonna work out. It's gonna be good, so.
All right, we got parked back there somewhere. There we are. And we are headed to the library. So anyway, here's the library. Because of that whole mishap, we were late. Or I guess not late, we're right on time. So I dropped Breck and the older kids off. Greta and I are walking in now. So who knows who showed up to this one, but we'll come in and do our thing.
Shout out to this guy. What? Just what? Why are you walking away from me?
I don't want to be in there. Shout out. You shout out yourself. Shout me out. Sure.
I love you so much, and thank you for
I'm gonna put it back on.
everything. And just pretty much picking up all the pieces that I dropped. It's like I come over and shatter something, and then you like get it together. So what happened right when we got here?
So we're having one of those days, which if you were at our story time yesterday, you would have heard the same story because we're having one of our days yesterday. Anyway, today it hasn't been the best. Yeah, including Miles here. Miles, insult to injury. Anyway, so squishing a door. So we're arguing, Breck and I. It's we're trying to figure out just planning, coordinating. We don't know, there's so many things. And so so long story short, we're here, we're late, we're flustered, we're both like potential anxiety attacks. We made it here.
With
So we're throwing stuff
15
out.
minutes to
No,
spare,
so,
yeah.
So we're like, there's people showing up, so I'm getting this open, I'm like grabbing stuff out. And so after all this, we're here, we made it, and then I like knock over our fire extinguisher. I don't know where it is, it's over here. And it just squirts like extinguishing fluid all over my face, all over my arm, all over our stuff. So I'm just like trying to unload. I'm just like standing with this fire extinguisher, like retardant all over my arm, and I'm just like, okay.
And I made the joke that was like, all right, babe, here we go. Like we're just putting fires out. Like that's what we're
It's
doing.
trying to put out the fire, yeah.
Yeah, always putting out the fire.
Yep.
So I love you. Now we gotta pack all this up. Oh man, we're on our way to Salem, Oregon right now. Today we had a bike clinic at SeaTac BMX. It was awesome. On our way there, we hear this loud thump sound and Kylan pulls over. This is just one thing, okay? But Kylan pulls over and one of our hubcaps just flew off.
That's like a 98.
Oh, and we just like,
This is younger than us.
we like look around and we're like, dude, we don't have time. Like we're gonna be late.
it's at.
We don't even know where it's at. We're like, we have to just keep going. So we just like get back in the RV and just. Oh, Frank, we got him a new tag. It says Frankie with my phone number. The traveling cat, because he almost got picked
Did
up
these
by
work?
some strangers because he looks like a mangy homeless cat. Frank. Hi, Frank. Frankers.
All right, so we are in my parents' car. We've been staying in Eugene for the last few days. I grew up in Eugene, that's where my family's from. And we are going to an elementary school because they...
In Springfield.
In Springfield.
Yeah.
Because they do a bike program where they teach kids how to ride a bike and
It's
bike
called
basics.
the Safe Routes bike program. So they help get kids. They're trying to like start an initiative where kids can ride their bikes to school.
Yeah, so anyway, we got connected with them, and so we're gonna try this out. We have no idea how this is gonna go, but basically they're gonna have Brekkie Brett come and be like the guest of honor for this program. So I'm assuming we're like helping them with their...
I don't know. I think it's just in a gymnasium, and like right now I think it's like kindergartners and first graders in a gymnasium like practicing riding their bike. And I'm just gonna come in there and
Sounds like fun.
be energetic and talk to them about how their day's going and what they're doing, and ask them to show me how to ride a bike. Ask them to show me what they
And
know.
I don't think we can film anything, so
Yeah.
I'll be able to just like be present and help as well, or just sit on the sidelines, I guess, if they don't want me to help. But I guess
Yeah.
we'll fill it out. So anyway, it's fun. We were talking earlier. It's fun like doing these types of things because it's like there's so much potential for it to be awkward or like, you know, like I don't know what to expect or whatever. But we've had so much practice with these types of interactions, so a lot of the times I don't know, it ends up being fun trying like getting into an opportunity
Well,
or an opportunity for it to be awkward, and you and I get to be like,
We're really good at making things not awkward, so we've had a lot of practice with that. So it's fun to just kind of come into a space, read the room, and dive in where we need to. So yeah, this is gonna be cool. And we're pulling in.
rainy day.
Got a couple bikes out here. Look at all the bike areas that they could potentially have bikers.
Alright, Briar and I are on a tandem ride. You got mud in your eye? Oh, pedal. I need your help. It's currently 11:30. Everybody's been sleeping for a few hours now. We are in the parking lot of a Costco in Salem, Oregon. And I'm pretty sure it's like a new Costco, so I don't know if they have their security established yet, because the city of Salem has a whole ordinance about overnight parking. And so we literally can't park anywhere. So I've just kind of been staying up. I can't sleep, just thinking about trying to like make sure everybody can sleep as much as possible. So oh man, we are in Vancouver, Washington. This is the last stop of chapter 1, and it's crazy to be here because Breck and I moved here right shortly after we got married, and then we lived here for 8 years, almost 9 years. And so it's fun to be here and just walk around. The city's changed so much, and then like our kids like grew up. You know, it's like the first season of us having kids was here. So I'm walking down the street that I used to commute on every day on my skateboard here on Washington Street. All the different jobs, all the different offices I had downtown. So anyway, it's really fun. It's fun to see old friends, and I don't know, it's just kind of like a sweet thing to come visit and be here. But I feel like it's only precious and sweet because we moved. And so there's always that, I think, finding that balance of like moving on and being able to appreciate what you had. Sometimes you have to move on in order to fully appreciate what you had, instead of, you know, regretting or never moving because you don't want to lose something good. You know, we always look to, all right, what's ahead and what can we appreciate about this next season, while also, you know, still taking time to kind of show love to, you know, what you've been up to in your past. And
Going on a walk. Oh, look at that. It's a Vancouver native.
Handsome guy.
Handsome guy. Come on, Mav.
all right, we're getting ready for our last story time of chapter 1, our hook
nice.
system. What's up?
Nothing. This is just really difficult.
I know.
Can you do
the
it?
hook system for our striders came out. We got our sardines packed in here pretty tight. Anyway,
Sardines.
sardine system. Getting everything packed in this tiny little trailer.
Man. Okay, this is not going to work for chapter 2. That's for
So
dang
chapter
sure.
2, we need to get a bigger trailer.
But
base for sure.
I cannot tell you how grateful I am to have somebody believe in us and this so much that he was like, take the trailer for free for the duration that you need. I'm sitting on the floor of our RV right outside of the Vancouver Community Library. We are about to have our last story time of this chapter 1 of the tour. I'm just really excited. Kylan took the kids in to work on the computer a little bit. He's going to create like a sign-in sheet. We've been really bad about that. And when we have people write their name themselves, their name and their email address, it is really hard to read those email addresses because you know how email addresses are. Like with a name, you can kind of piece it together and like figure out what their name is. But with an email address, I can't tell like the L's or the I's or the ones or the... Anyway, so we just need to get better about having some kind of electronic, whether it's like a QR code that they scan or an iPad handy for them to like do it. But I don't want it to take forever because it's not that big of a deal. But anyway, so he's in there trying to troubleshoot that, which is on the last event of this chapter. But anyway, I just wanted to like document how I feel. I'm so excited. This is Vancouver. I raised my kids for the first 5 years of their life here. You know, Greta, well, the first 5 years of Miles' life, I should say. And this library is super special to my heart. I walked them here almost every day. Kylan worked at CoLab right across the street from it.
Why super thick?
It's super thick, so kids like you won't fall through it. Because you guys are just too darn cute. Okay, go. Okay, I'm coming.
I just want a hug from these kids. Can I have a hug? Hey, let me have a hug.
And so, yeah, I just spent a lot of time in this downtown area, and just being here feels like such a blessing to have like come this far with our channel and to just be doing what we do now. Like I would have never imagined that this is what we do. We live out of this RV and we don't have a home and we're traveling and it's awesome. But yeah, it just feels like super exciting and I just feel really honored. Been on the verge of, I just feel like, yeah, I just feel really blessed. Yeah, to have made like so many cool connections and yeah, to meet really cool people along this way. And I know we haven't even left the Pacific Northwest, so I'm just excited about what the future holds. But I'm also just feeling really blessed by the support of our friends and family. And yeah, so I'm really excited. And I just wanted to take a minute to just kind of soak in this moment. And it's not that big a deal, but it just feels like, you know, when I take the time to be grateful for what I have and where we're going, it just feels like really, really cool. So thanks for coming along the journey, guys. I truly appreciate it. RV dressing room ready to go. Look at all our toiletries, man. Oh, man. Traveling with a family.
Alright, getting set up here in the Vancouver Library. They had a small window of availability, so we only had like a couple minutes to set up here, so. Set up. So we can see how it goes. that. Maverick's got Uncle Teddy's butt on his face. How was that, Ricky Rick?
Really good.
Cool.
My heart is full.
Cool.
I just love.
We're glad that was the last one because that was a lot.
Last one, chapter 1.
It was fun. I just like, it just fills my heart to like see those little guys and talk with them, and it's just so, it's so sweet. It is so sweet.
Bike clinic.
We're not doing a bike clinic.
Okay, now everybody do your, so you got your tongue. Yeah.